afternoon, everyone. Welcome again to my new video, which is the rise of the Filipino nationalism. So guys, what is nationalism? And how it remarked the Philippine nationalism to our history? Come and let's find out together the important things that I'm going to tackle about. Nationalism includes pride in being Filipino. Recto said, "A firm belief in the genius of our race and in the capacity of their destiny is another basic component of nationalism. But this belief can be acquired only through an understanding of their struggles and accomplishments, their trials and tribulations, the sum of their experiences since the dawn of their history. The development of the Philippines as a trading nation and source of raw materials created a great deal of wealth around the archipelago. While many locals prospered as a result of trading, those who played no direct part in the process also benefited from the growing economy due to the increase in demand for labor and the rising number of business opportunities. Factors: 1. Spread of liberalism. Liberal ideas from Europe filtered in when Spain gradually exposed Phil to international commerce. The sons and daughters of the Principalia were able to attain education, thereupon giving them exposure to libertarian ideas. 2. Sentiments against the Principales' proportion of the local aristocracy to the broad masses. 3. Racial prejudice. Inferior race, limited intelligence. 4. Cultural changes. The cultural development of the First Philippine Republic was about to inspire Filipino nationalism. Their ideas still stuck to most Filipinos to this day. 5. Secularization controversy. Council of Trent. Secular priests appointed to parishes. But due to lack of priests, Pope Pius V issued Exponi Nobis 1567 W or C, allowed the regular clergy to serve as parish priests W or out diocesan oath, and be exempted from bishop's oath. 6. Cavite Mutiny. 200 Filipino soldiers and dock warriors of Cavite mutinied and killed their Spanish officers led by Sergeant Lamadrid. 2 days after, he was executed together with 41 mutineers in Bagumbayan. Some were exiled, hanged, and garroted. The propaganda movement. In February 17, 1872, Fathers Mariano Gomez, Jose Burgos, and Jacinto Zamora, all Filipino priest, was executed by the Spanish colonizers on charges of subversion. The martyrdom of the 3 priests apparently helped to inspire the organization of the propaganda movement, which aimed to seek reforms and inform Spain of the abuses of its colonial government. Goals: 1. Representation of the Philippines in the Courts Generals, the Spanish Parliament. 2. Secularization of the clergy. 3. Legalization of Spanish and Filipino equality. 4. Creation of a public school system independent of the friars. 5. Abolition of the polo labor service and Vandala forced sale of local products to the government. 6. Guarantee of basic freedoms of speech and association. 7. Equal opportunity for Filipinos and Spanish to enter government service. 8. Recognition of the Philippines as a province of Spain. 9. Secularization of Philippine parishes. 10. Recognition of human rights. 11. Many Filipinos took refuge in Europe and initiated in Spain a crusade for reforms in the Philippines. The emergence of more Filipino illustrities gave birth to a unified nationalist movement. This campaign was known in our history as the propaganda movement. The nature of the movement: the middle class denounced Spanish abuses and asked Spain to make the Philippines a province of Spain. The reformists believed that the Filipinos would be better off if they were to become Spanish citizens, enjoying all the rights and privileges of the latter. The assimilation of the Philippines was to be published in a peaceful manner. Reforms: equality of the Filipinos and Spaniards before the law, Filipino representative to the Spanish courts, secularization of Philippine parishes, and the expulsion of the friars. Human rights for the Filipinos: freedom of speech, freedom of the press, freedom to meet or assembly, petition for redress grievances. In conclusion, the nationalism has always been the battle cry that our past heroes have used to fight colonial and neo-colonial rulers. Recto once wrote, "The battle cry that animates and sets in motion millions of hearts and minds is nationalism. It is not a passing emotion, not a naive longing for the trappings of sovereignty. It is persevering, militant, and mature.
I know